Well, breaking news coming in at this hour from the United Kingdom. We're getting reports that multiple people have been stabbed on a train. 9 people have been hospitalized with serious injuries and 2 suspects have been arrested. Important information we're tracking from the United Kingdom, where we're getting reports of there being a train stabbing in which 9 people have been hospitalized with serious injuries. Apart from this, 2 suspects in the case have been arrested. Important information we're tracking at this hour. As per the cops, the motive behind the stabbing still remains unknown. Crucial information coming in. 10 people are in the hospital, 9 in fact with life-threatening injuries as counter-terrorism police joined the investigation. Remember, it's important to understand that armed police are responding after multiple people were stabbed on a train to Huntingdon. A number of them have been taken to the hospital. Now 10 are in the hospital, 9 with in fact life-threatening injuries as counter-terrorism police joined the investigation. 10 people are in the hospital with 9 believed to have life-threatening injuries following last night's stabbing attack on board a Doncaster train to King's Cross station. Important information coming in. Now, there was a train that was on board from Doncaster to King's Cross station in which the stabbing is reported to have taken place. Police have declared the situation a major incident and say that counter-terrorism police are supporting the investigation. Crucial information we're tracking. Shortly before the 7:45 last night train, this is the British Transport Police were in fact called to reports of multiple stabbing on board the 6:25 p.m. train service. Armed officers from Cambridgeshire Police boarded the station and arrested 2 people in connection with the incident. They've been taken into police custody. We have Gurpreet Navarro of Sky News reporting for us from the ground. Take a look.
Yeah, the details are very much still sketchy, and there's still a considerable police presence here at Huntingdon railway station. About 30 police officers were called here earlier in the evening after that first emergency call went in at about 7:38 p.m, just minutes after the train rolled out of Peterborough station. It was an LNER service from Doncaster to London. The train stopped at Huntingdon, where armed police escorted passengers off the train, and ambulances tended to victims, to passengers who had been stabbed, some of them then taken to hospital. And the scenes some of these passengers are describing are really quite terrifying. We're hearing about people trampling over each other as they try to escape the attackers. We're hearing about passengers hiding in the toilets to hide from the knife men. And one person Sky News spoke to, actually, I think you heard from him just ahead of me, Gavin, he said that couldn't tell us how many people had been attacked, but said he saw people being treated for knife wounds or being trolleyed away, presumably on stretchers. He then said he saw one of the attackers being tasered by the police before being arrested. 2 of them, we know, have been arrested. The Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, has urged people to avoid speculation at this early stage. And for now, her and the Prime Minister are sharing their thoughts for the victims.
There was quite a few people coming through Coach G, and one of the people that were coming through, I had my headphones on, then heard them say, they've got a knife, I've been stabbed. And then when looking up, so they were making their way through the carriage to get away from the incident, from the suspect. They were extremely bloodied. That person ended up, when we pulled in, they were basically on the floor. We couldn't progress further down the train away from the suspect because that person ended up collapsing on the floor. So they were taken into an ambulance.
Incident just before 8 p.m. this evening, and they were able to neutralise the threat. 2 people have been arrested, but there have been multiple stabbings. I'm not aware of the severity of those injuries or the nature of the number of them, but obviously a very serious incident. My thoughts are with the families of those involved and the victims themselves.